I can stay.
Hi, I'm Betty Hill, a licensed funeral director here at GardenHill Funeral Director Service. We're located at 579 Grove Street in Irvington, New Jersey. Today on Funeral Talk, I received a question about who is responsible for paying for the funeral after you have authorized a funeral home to pick up the remains. That should be done by the nearest or the next of kin who is responsible for authorizing those type services. However, in the state of New Jersey, I feel that most firms are aware of those rules and regulations, and would abide by what the state's rules and regulations are. If you authorize a funeral home to pick up your loved one and to do any type of services, you are financially responsible for those services. Therefore, it is important that you understand that and know that you should have money before you actually call that funeral home. When I say should have money, know how you're going to pay for those services, whether it's going to be via insurance, savings, fundraisers, however, Medicaid, whatever you feel you may have available to you to do that. But the best thing to do is to confirm those things. Before you do that, you need to call a funeral home or several if you wish to shop and ask them what is their expenses, and let them know what you are working with to try and pay for those services, so that he or she can explain to you what their services are and what you would be able to get from them based upon the amount or what you have to purchase those services with, okay? So keep that in mind when you make those decisions. It is very important that you know this type of stuff before you authorize a funeral home to remove your loved one. If you authorize a funeral home to pick up your loved one and you change your mind, you would be responsible for paying for those services before moving on to the next funeral home. However, you would have the option to do that, but you just got to make sure all expenses have been concluded with the funeral firm that you wish to leave. Again, I'm Betty Hill, a licensed funeral director here at GardenHill Funeral Director Service, located at 579 Grove Street in Irvington, New Jersey. We share because we care.
I know that I can stay.